Hey people, back for part 3 of my Risk of Rain 2 Monsoon playthrough. And let's go with the commando again. We really want this. This would help us a lot, this ability. And I find the commando a bit more fun to play than the Huntress, to be honest. The Huntress can get really fun if you get long. You get a lot of items, but I mean any character is fun once you get a lot of items, pretty much. I don't really like the auto-target. It has its uses, but it feels weird. I prefer the feeling of aiming on monsters. Oh yeah, something that you might have noticed towards the end of the last episode is that in the later stages you pick a lot of items up really fast, so I'm gonna miss explaining some of them. There's a pop-up down here, as you can see where my mouse cursor is, that shows you what they do. They give you a basic idea. It doesn't give you any percentages or anything. I'm gonna take sticky bombs here and be greedy for damage a bit early. If we die, it's no big problem. We've done that plenty of times already. Several times per episode, in fact. Monster Tooth. Monster Tooth is not really that good of a healing item, at least not early. It's better than nothing, but since it's 2%, it's most of the attacks do way more than 2% this early, and it's this character. I mean, this character is more of a close range character than what Huntress is, but you still want to stay a bit away. Monster Tooth being a bit more useful on melee characters. The orbs don't stay for too long. There was a crowbar there. Maybe I should have taken it just because we haven't picked it up yet. But we're gonna get plenty of crowbars. To be honest, they're not that rare and they're also not that good. I'm gonna use this here and get the large chest, and then we're gonna go for the boss event. Even though there's another chest there, we're gonna grab that chest after the boss probably. There we go, please be good. Okay, that wasn't worth farming for, and that's why you wanna be a bit earlier. We're gonna get level 3 at least. Around 3 minutes. Stone Titan, so we wanna stick close to it. Sticky bomb should help us. It's doing the... Sometimes it seems to not care that you're so close to the boss and do that laser anyways. You just have to... You should always try to fight this when with something nearby that you can hide behind. Even if the Stone Titan doesn't do the laser attack, it's really nice to be able to hide from other things. It also, on low HP, it drops this thing in the air. I might die here. Block, please. I died. I stopped sprinting and got hit by the ground pound. That kind of sucks. Oh well. One thing, whenever you're doing an attack, you drop your sprint. As you can see, I'm sprinting now. You can see by the crosshair changing. And whenever you do right click, for example, I'm still holding down shift. It drops my sprint. The same with left click. So you need to reapply shift. And it takes a bit to get used to. They changed that in a recent patch because it wasn't quite like this earlier. We have a gasoline printed there. We're probably gonna print the crit glasses here, I think. Or not print, buy crit glasses. I would also like to buy a couple of bots, but I'm not gonna farm for them. I might pick this healing bot up here because that's gonna help us with the first boss fight. So I think we're gonna go crit glasses, then farm the 40 for the healing drone, and then we're gonna start the fight. Elite gives us a lot of money. go. This is a broken gunner drone. Shoots enemies. Not that strong. Lunar coin, nice. Already up to 6. We want 11 or 10 if we get a lucky blue portal proc. Kill Wisp. Wandering Vagrant, so we wanna fight it by standing over here. Crit is not gonna help us too much, to be honest. Kill a Wisp. It's kind of bad that this isn't inside the red zone, but this is the easiest way to line of sight. The Vagrant, it can easily kill us if we don't line of sight it. There's a lot of enemies here now, so we might go down here. The Vagrant is over there too. We're gonna swap area real quick. I think we can outrange that orb there. Line of sight it. Yeah, there we go. Focus the wisps that are behind us. Ow. Luckily we have our healing drone. A lot of enemies over here, so we're gonna go over here. I missed my R ability there, or special ability. Here comes the AoE. There we go. Healing drone is really helpful this early. I think it heals percent. I think it's 2% per tick. Whenever it has that beam on you. It has a cooldown on the beam though. Getting a tome this early is really strong. It will help us with chests, hopefully. Also, hopefully I can show you a neat trick if we get a couple of gold drops here. Oh. We unlocked a new character. I don't like that character too much, and we're also not getting any gold drops. I'm not gonna spend too much time doing this. We're going on to the next stage. We took a lot of time on that boss, but we're below 5 minutes, so that's fine. I probably should have gone for that chest next to the door over there, but it's fine. This door is locked. There's a way to open it, however, it's kind of hard to do when you're playing alone. There is a trick to it, but you need another character to do it. It unlocks 2 really good items if you can get in through that door. So we're gonna have a look around, but I'm not gonna spend too much time. There are basically 2 hidden buttons on this stage, and you need to press both at the same time. And that will open the door. And then you'll fight 2 Elder Lemurians down there. And if you beat them, you get unlock the new items. There is a character that can drop down turrets, which will activate the buttons. However, we don't have that character yet. You can also press urns onto the buttons. However, pushing urns are not that easy. I can show you here. As you can see, it's not easy to push them. They're not supposed to be pushed. You really want a ukulele or gasoline or will-o'-the-wisp because we can't really kill a lot of ads that easily. I'm gonna kill a couple of the newly spawned ones so we can open another chest. High powered rounds are quite good this early. That's a stun grenade, right? Energy drink, that's not worth printing. That's not gonna help us against the bosses. Actually, I think you unlock an item, a really good item, by having like a couple of energy drinks. But I don't think I have enough white items to print that. I don't wanna, because that would be throwing away this run. I would do it if I knew for a fact that I had enough, but I think you need like 5 or 10 or something. So we can't quite do that yet. Ow. There was a tri-shop over here, tri-tip dagger, for sure. Two tri-tip daggers would be really good. I would say 1 is not quite enough to steamroll the boss, however 2 is. Fuel cell reduces the cooldown of your equipment. We don't have any yet. And it also gives you another charge. I don't remember how much. I think it's 10%. I'm not sure if it's 10% or if it's a flat second amount. It's really good. However, you need equipment for it to be useful. We're gonna start the event here. You play this one, so that's fine. We're gonna stick close to the wall here, try to stack up a couple of blades on the boss. Wisps are high priority, they spawn quite a lot of them. We're shooting my drone, that's why we are not dead yet. Healing drones can't heal themselves, but they can heal other healing drones, so if you have multiple healing drones, they'll start healing each other. If a drone breaks, it will fall down and you can spend money to repair it. They cost more and more each time they die or get destroyed. I think armor piercing rounds scale bleed. I'm not 100% certain, but it seems like it. Because the bleed damage was the same color. Makes me believe that's the case. Let's play this once more. We got really lucky there. Usually not worth. Also the item we got made it not worth, but beggars can't be choosers. Hopefully we get a couple of gold drops from these. I want to have a look around and see. There's a chest there that we can go for. We're not gonna be able to make it to the Praeon accumulator at this point anyways. Oh, we can make it to our death though. Apparently the healing drone heals over time, or if it heals because if it healed because we leveled up, I'm not sure. Over time's useful. Hopefully it will save us. We picked up a gold nugget earlier. There's if you receive gold after all of your gold is drained here, so it goes down to 0, and as you can see I picked up a thing there. I did it too early, but if you time that correctly, picking up more gold as you zone into the next map, you get to keep the gold. It's a bug, but it's been in the game for a very long time, so I would be surprised if they fix that. It seems more like a clever use of game mechanics type of deal to me. And you can, the easiest way to do that is by using these blood altars. This is the other third map, Scorched Acres. It's very bad. The portal is over there, but it's a very, very large map. And the chests are very spread out, so it's really hard to get a lot of good items. I have a medkit printer here. I kinda wanna... I really want to get rid of the rusted key and the personal shield generator. However, if I lose my bleed, I'm very sad, so I'm not gonna chance it. Get 10% more crit. That scales linearly, so if you have 10 of these lens maker glasses, you have 100% crit chance. Crit chance always doubles the damage of anything. I don't think bleeds can crit, but I know that ATG missiles, ukuleles, etc., they can crit. This boss you want to stay far away from. It has at least at a certain point, once it reaches low HP, it does a special attack, and you want to get away from it by then. However, the bombs that it shoots away is harder to dodge if you're far away from it. At least that was the case earlier. They might have changed that, because I feel like they're a lot easier to dodge now. It's probably gonna do that attack here. Yeah, as you can see, it goes down and it pulls in enemies, including you. I died because I stood still for a fucking second. That was bad. That was a really good run too. When it it steals HP from any target nearby, including you or enemies. And it also gets a bunch of armor, so whenever it does that attack, you should focus on clearing the ads. Hopefully you have some gasoline. I didn't have that there, so that would probably heal it up to full. I'm gonna take a quick look in the logbook. I'm gonna go to challenges, and we wanna fail a Shrine of Chance 3 times in a row. I want to see if there's a... Yeah, there we go. This one. We want to unlock this one. We need the 300% movement speed, so stacking a couple of sodas will do that. Energy drinks, actually. This is Multi, the new character we unlocked. I haven't played him for a very long time. They have done a lot of changes to him, so I'm gonna have a quick look over his attacks. So he has a primary nail gun, rapidly fire nails, 60% damage with a blast of 12 nails, alright. Fire piercing rebar that deals 600% damage, alright. And this is the same. So whenever you press R, you swap, I think. 2 equipment at once. Activating retool switches the active equipment and multi-T's primary attack. Yeah. So both of these are his left click, and then you can swap between them. I'm not sure if it's better to have both of the same one, so we're just gonna go with the standard for now. Let's see what we need to do to unlock stuff. So multi defeat 2 beetles queens without leaving the teleporter zone. That's kind of easy. We should get that naturally if we get a good run. It's multi land a killing blow on an imp overlord with the Prayon accumulator. Okay, I need to keep that in mind, because that's something you need to like focus on whenever you get it. Right click is a stun, deals 220% damage, and then it drops a bunch of bombs. Utility, zoom forward, and you get armor, 220% movement speed. So we don't need a lot of energy drinks to unlock the achievement on this one, it seems. Deals 250% damage to enemies, so you wanna utility into mobs, I guess. This changes our equipment, so our equipment is the use items. Alright. From what I can remember, I don't really like this character. Let's see there. And whenever you release it, you shoot a bunch of those. I think all of those nails can proc stuff. You're really slow as this. Alright, we need to do this. He has no sprint. That's right. Or he has a sprint, but it's not very... strong. Oh, that probably means that our utility skill doesn't unlock the achievement. Okay. This attack is good for sniping things, I guess, and then we want to use the nail gun for nearby enemies. I don't quite remember. Okay. We probably want to do this. Yeah, I don't really feel this character. We're gonna have to get a good run on this character in order to unlock the skin though, so it's all about learning. Can't jump whenever you're in that state. That's not very good. Sticky bomb, that's good. There's a printer over here. Banner, I'm gonna keep the sticky bomb. Sticky bomb scales way more than the banner does. Can we just do this? Oh, that actually procs sticky bombs too. Interesting. I'd really love another chest. I have one over here. These are usually the larger chests I find are usually worth farming for. Leeching Seed, you steal 1 flat HP plus 1 for stacking it on every hit. So this character I have has high attack speed, as you can see, so it's probably pretty decent on this character. There are better ways to leech life though. Is there something behind here? No. I haven't even tried the right click yet. There's a weird target going on. Right click is kind of decent on clearing out enemies. Oh god. I'm gonna get hit by this. Yeah. Dealt 50% of her HP. Kinda scary. As you can see, we're not life leeching a lot, even though we have high attack speed. So it's not that strong with leeching seeds. There are better ways to steal HP. However, we need to unlock them. Having an AoE stun is really useful. Are there any nearby chests? Oh, we got a tome too. One tip, whenever the altar, the teleporter event is on, since chests are locked, they get like 4 red claws around them, making them way easier to spawn. Specifically, rusted chests are way easier to spawn during the teleporter event. So if you have high mobility, a good idea is to look around a bit during that event to find out if there are any good clusters of chests around. We have an equipment chest over here. There's also a red chest. 2 red chests. I would say 2 red chests are probably worth gambling for. Farm a bit. We have tome too, so hopefully we get a drop. That monster suicided. So am I, apparently. Falling down out of the stage makes you take maximum fall damage, which is usually down to your one-shot protection. However, if you have any kind of way to stop fall damage, so an utility skill that blinks or a double jump or anything, try to do that after you've fallen for a bit and you'll take less damage. Because the way it works is that whenever you've fallen far enough, the game will teleport you back to the stage at a nearby point from where you were falling. And it calculates your falling damage by for how long you've been falling. So if you just jump after a little bit, after you've been down there falling for a bit, you should be fine. You shouldn't take that much damage. This is good. This is a printer, personal shield generator. That's very bad. Not really sure how effective. Oh, foreign fruit. Heal on use. You heal 50% whenever you use that item. It's good, I would say. You would probably rather have a damage dealing equipment and a bunch of ways to heal through your items, regular items, like passively, but this is better than nothing. There's another chest back there. This railgun doesn't hit for that hard. However, it does apply sticky bombs, and they deal a lot of damage. I need to remember that whenever I have the railgun out, I don't have the foreign fruit. Open this chest. Stealth kit. Stealth kit is really good because it gives you a bit of a grace period whenever you fall down to one-shot protection, or if you get hit for like half your HP. The thing is, if you get hit for half your HP and then get hit again after a short while without healing, then you'll die, right? Because you don't have one-shot protection. And stealth work kit will save you, because if something hits you for 50 and then immediately hits you for 50 again after, you don't have that one-shot protection grace period, right? So you can get two-shotted if something hits you for 50 and then 50 directly after. There's a Preon, that's good. We'll get that. And we're gonna get this one chest and then we're gonna go for the teleporter. I still haven't found the teleporter. I should have been looking for the teleporter a bit more. As you can see, I'm stealth now. And that stopped the enemies from targeting me. It's kind of good. We have decent items. Is this printer anything worthwhile? No. Focus crystal is strong if you're a melee character. That doesn't seem to remove your fall damage. We're gonna take the sticky bomb here. Oh, the portal is behind this in the corridor here. That's not very good. I'm gonna spend a bit of time here. I'm spending a lot of time on this stage now, which is kind of bad, but sticky bomb is good since we're hitting so much. And I feel pretty safe because we have the Preon and the foreign fruit. Attack speed, that should help us proc sticky bombs more often. I'm gonna swap so that we have the Preon up. There we go. I'm gonna heal here so that we don't die from the AoE. This character is kind of tanky actually, which is kind of nice. Bit more noob friendly to me. Oh right, you can stun enemies by going into it. I keep forgetting about my right click too. We don't want to leave this area here and look for chests. We want to keep on going right away. Hopefully we get Rally Point Delta as the next map. Oh, there's a large chest here. Sometimes it's hard to see chests in the water. You can do this. Position your camera so that you can see under the water. And look around for a bit. Rusted chests specifically is really hard to find on this map because it's often buried like halfway under the water, and it has the same color as the water too. There we go. We have decent damage, I would say, with 2 sticky bombs and a soldier syringe. We get Scorch Acres, of course. Of course, if we find tri-tip daggers, then we're gonna print all of our white items to that. Our main issue right now is finding some way to heal, so we're gonna try to prioritize that whenever we get the option. We do have the foreign fruit, but it has quite a long cooldown. Finding ways to reduce that cooldown would also be good. This stage, however, is very bad. So we're probably not gonna spend... I'm not gonna farm for that chest. I can see a tri-tip dagger. The way we were looking earlier. And the teleporter is on the other side of the map. It's over there, as you can see. So, since it's a tri-tip dagger... I hope it's a tri-tip dagger. We're gonna go for that. Yeah, it's a tri-tip. Tri-tip, topaz, and crit glasses. Actually, quite a good thingy there. We're gonna activate this, and we're gonna heal right away. We're gonna farm for this chest because we're really close to it, since we sacrificed at the blood altar. After we have this chest here, we're gonna go straight to the boss, unless we find something really valuable on the way. Double jump, very useful on this character. We're gonna skip the chest, not worth farming for it. Yeah, I would say you don't want this railgun. As you can see, the bleed doesn't tick for any higher when I hit it with the railgun. We have a scrapper here. We're gonna scrap this straight away, and we're gonna scrap the these. We're gonna print one of these medkits. And I'd really want a scrapped white piece of scrap, but we don't have anything that's worth scrapping. So we're just gonna go for the boss. It's too far away from the boss fight. Unless we're there naturally by kiting, I'm gonna skip it. We're gonna use the Prayon. There's 2 Dune Striders. We have a lot of HP on this character, it's really tanky. I used my fruit there. And the bleed is really strong too. We want to get away so that it doesn't bleed, suck our life. It also slows you down whenever it's leeching off you. I got stuck on a mob there. This character is so slow. Gonna try to focus this mob down here. Maybe not. That knocks us out of our stay area thingy. We just want to kite here. Wait for our foreign fruit to get back up. There we go. I fell down. Hopefully, yeah, I removed our fall damage there. Our stealth kit kicked in there, that's really good. Now we can probably kill this. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, as I was falling, I double jumped and used my utility ability. Bit of a panic, to be honest, but it worked out, so we didn't take any fall damage. I probably would have died if I didn't do that. It's leeching, we can't really get away. We almost died because of all of the attacks being clustered there. Ooh. Please, medkit, heal me, thank you. We're just gonna run away until we get our items back. Remember, always survive. Oh, since we have a thingy here, we can... I don't want to scrap the cautious slug because it's saving us right now. Hopefully there's a scrapper on the next stage, so that we can get one piece of white item. You really want one scrap of each color for stage 6. Is the idea. We can pray on here. The boss healed up to full HP, it seems like. Yep. That's fine, we didn't die, so we can go back. Deal a bunch of damage to it, clear out some wisps while we're here. We're just gonna focus on left click here, not use right click. This seems to be the highest DPS. Use your right click to deal with ants. Use our utility ability to get away from the leech so that we don't get put in the same situation again. And there we go. Yeah, usually you don't, if you're fast enough, you usually don't get two bosses on this stage. It happens sometimes if you're a bit slow, but you have to be really unlucky for it to happen otherwise. If you're activating this this thing before 15 minutes, usually you want to activate it at like 12 or 13 minutes. It's not that bad to get 2 bosses. I have like decent items, so it wasn't too bad. I was really close to dying there, but that was because I don't really know how this character works. Alright, let's head onwards to the next stage. I didn't even notice that it was done. So this stage 4 here is gonna be really, really hard. Even if it is... no, it's the Abyss of Depths. I was going to say, even if it is the stage that I want to unlock my character on, I was not going to do it because I didn't stand a chance against the boss fight. That rose buckler there gives you armor while you're sprinting. However, you're not sprinting a lot with this character. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that we probably want the random item there, so it's not too high of a priority. Fuel cell is really, really strong, especially on this character, since we have 2 equipment items. So we're gonna go for that. Having 2 heals might save us. Having 2 Preon accumulators is gonna be really strong too. I just wanna kill this before I take care of the imps. These imps can bleed you, by the way. And yeah, any kind of dot damage is really scary because of, well, I'm relying on medkit quite a bit right now to heal. And it's also because of the way one-shot protection works, bleeds any kind of damage over time. Messes with that. That's an Elder Lemurian, we don't want to be close to that. I am honestly gonna prey on it. I fucked it up completely. Alright, we stayed there for too long. Let's see if we can buy this fuel cell. There we go. Earlier we get that, the better. Because we get to... It gives us an extra charge, so one more use on items. It's the main attraction of it. However, it needs to do an additional cooldown, so I'm gonna get this foreign fruit here soon. Oh, that's an ATG, we want that. As you can see, I have one use of my foreign fruit now, and it's actually still charging in the background. It's probably gonna display it soon, that it's having another cooldown. And it's gonna give us, after a cooldown period, it's gonna give us an additional use of the foreign fruit. It's gonna be very useful. Stealth. This character is so fucking slow. You really want some... Like, I'm sprinting right now, you can't really tell. That utility ability at least gives us some movement speed, but it's on a long cooldown. Okay. We want to try to farm a bit. I guess we're gonna use this shitty ray laser for a bit. The ATGs proccing from it will deal a lot of damage, as you can see, it deals 600. And if we manage to get a sticky bomb, that's gonna be strong too. Not gonna do that. Oh, we get a crowbar here. Crowbar. Whenever an enemy is above 90% HP, you deal 70% more damage. I think it's stacking it will give you 50% more damage for each stack. It's not that strong. It's only strong on characters that deal a lot of damage in one hit, and even then it's kinda not that good. I'd way rather have more consistent damage. Really wish I had some kind of AoE to clear these out. There's a chest there that I want, but oh, that geyser there isn't really assisting us with the jump. We're gonna fuck off, and then we're gonna use a prey on over here. I'm assuming the legendary chest is 2.9. Gosh, a slug. Ah, I died. I didn't use my healing fruit. Oh, yeah. I don't like that character at all. We're gonna wait with that for a bit. Let's do a hunter run and see if we can get anywhere. Yeah, that sprint was really bad. Really, really bad. However, he had decent damage. We're gonna skip that chest. Yeah, there's a printer over there. It's a rusted key printer. We don't really care about that. We're gonna take a teddy bear there. We want this chest for 30 though. Ow. I wanted to blink earlier. Fucked it up. Okay, we're gonna grab the red chest, we're gonna grab the teddy bear, and then we're probably gonna go for the boss. I want to speed up. I'm staying for far too long on stages. Crowbar, that's not good at all. So yeah, crowbar on Huntress, for an example, is really, really bad because you're doing a lot of smaller hits. So it only really helps you for like, yeah, for the first 10% of the HP of the boss. Luckily there's a tri-storage at the boss. Medkit is really useful. Another try-use, true crowbars and fresh meat. Honestly, I'd rather have fresh meat, I think, than crowbar. We're gonna grab the medkit there. I missed my R ability, I shot it out in the sky there. Yeah, now the crowbar is basically a useless item at this point. So I'm only using a teddy bear at the boss right now. It does help a little bit with clearing out wisps and such, I guess, but It's certainly not worth stacking. Having one is fine. You really don't want it to be your first item. Once it gets way later, once you're in stage like 10 plus or whatever, when you have a bunch of damage dealing items, it's really good because it helps you one-shot stuff. I blinked there because I saw the Beetle Queen charging up an attack. You can see it charging whenever it's like inhaling. So if you look at its mouth, face area, we're getting lucky with no wisps here. Sometimes it doesn't really show it, or it turns around though. Or we got the fight done, good. Life leech, that's not very good, it's okay this early. I'm gonna take a crowbar. The fresh meat is so bad too. And there is a challenge on the Huntress. If you deal the killing blow on every single hit with your glaive, you unlock another primary ability, which I kind of want to get. Crowbars will help us doing that. Shrine of the Mountain, we're just gonna take it. There's a decent chance that we're gonna die because of this. However, we're so early in the run, there's no reason not to take chances. You get 2 HGs or 2 ukuleles, that's so good. This is a 3D printer for boss items, so if we had the Beetle Guards, we could print it to a Titan Knurl, the Stone Titan's boss item. Would kind of good, that boss item, one of the better ones. However, we need to actually get a boss item in order to do that, so we'll keep it in mind if we get the Beetle Guard. I really want sticky bombs here. If there was another wisp there, I would have unlocked the other primary ability. We want to get out of this stage. I see a try shop over there that we probably want to go for. Yeah, it's in the way of the teleporter anyways, so we're just gonna have a quick look over here. We're gonna grab this. As you can see, the teddy bear can block sacrifice blood altars, which is really strong. Disposable missile launcher, decent. It shoots away a bunch of ATG missiles basically. They deal a lot less damage though. We're gonna grab stun grenade here, just so that we have some kind of crowd control. Our right click bounces 6 times, so there needs to be 6 wisps close by that I can one-shot in order to get that achievement. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. Stone Titans, since there's 2 of them, we want to stay away, because we can't really line of sight 2 at the same time unless we're far away. I'm almost dying here because a bunch of elite mobs spawn on me. One thing that you need to keep track of when you're fighting the Stone Titan is that the ground pound attack that they do, they try to predict where you move whenever they do that. So you need to like swap. Yeah, as you can see, it was trying to predict me moving over there, and they did the same thing. That attack deals a lot of damage. It also knocks you up in the air. We probably just want to stay up here until we have killed this boss. There's a brass contraption up here that swaps our priority. It always shoots left, middle, right, the brass contraptions. It's right, and then middle, and then left. You wanna try to keep your utility skill if you're playing Huntress for dodging specific attacks. Ow. Or when you get knocked way out of position like this. You want to use it to be able to get back behind line of sight easily. So I'm not going to use it to try to dodge Wisp's attacks, for an example, since we have a first aid kit anyways. Med kit, I think it's called. The lesser Wisps are not that scary anymore. Kill the first one there. I honestly don't know how we want to deal with this guy up there. If we approach him and he does the laser when we can't hide from it, he's gonna straight up kill us. So we probably just want to wait up here, down here, until he walks down here. And then just get close to him. And we want to try to approach him without using our blink ability, so we can use it to dodge the laser. Like this. And hopefully he doesn't do it on us now. This is really risky, by the way. But I don't want to spend too long time on this boss. He leveled up. That was quite unfortunate. Are we dead? No. He was about to die, but he leveled up back there. We get 2 items. The Rose Buckler is actually quite good on Huntress, because you can do your left click while sprinting anyways. The only thing is that you can't sidestep and sprint, but you wanna be running directionally like this, and you're still sprinting when you're jumping. Whenever you see this arrow pointing up as you cross there, that means you're sprinting. That means that the bucklers are activated. So just reapply sprint whenever you're right clicking, whenever you're using R, or whenever you're blinking, or, you know, if you get knocked to a position where you're standing still for some reason, you want to reapply your shift key. And I think it gives you 15 armor. I think that's 15 flat damage reduced. I'm not 100% sure. So you might want to double check that. We're gonna use the missile launcher on cooldown. That focus crystal is not gonna do anything for us. Oh, I should have gone straight to this and checked if there was a prey on there. It doesn't seem like it, so we wouldn't have gotten to it in time, but I don't like the Praeon too much. I miss with it all the fucking time. I should practice with it, I guess. Is the idea, but yeah, one of my bad gaming habits. It's not using that. I kind of want the gasoline, to be honest with you. I need something to help me clear mobs. The gasoline is not gonna help me at all at stage 6, but we haven't even gotten to stage 6 during this playthrough yet, so I should just focus on actually getting there and then prioritize item around that. How about that? So the gasoline is gonna help us a bit with the AoE clear. We're gonna grab a random item here and hope that it's something decent. Attack speed, that's good. I mentioned it earlier whenever we spotted attacks soldier syringe first, but don't go too overboard with stacking it. Having like 6 is fine. Maybe even less, 4 or 5. There are a lot of different ways to get attack speed through different abilities, like that use item we got earlier. Oh, the Praeon was actually here. I could have gotten it. Portal is down there. I'm just gonna have a quick look and see. I don't see any kind of chests nearby, so we're gonna go for it so that we can activate it before 12 minutes. That's a good printed item over there. It's a Will-o'-the-Wisp. It explodes whenever you kill enemies, dealing a lot of damage and applying on-hit effects. It's kind of like gasoline. However, it doesn't apply a dot, it just deals direct damage instead. I'm gonna say I wanna keep at least one Rose Buckler. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go print, and if it prints my leeching seeds, then we print again, and if it doesn't print my leeching seeds, then we're gonna stop. Because the rose bucklers are probably gonna be really helpful. We wanna focus on the wisps, because the Imp Lord is kiteable. It doesn't really... Ah, shit, I blinked straight into that. Just sprinting, shooting. That attack is the scariest one, the one when he slams the floor a couple of times. I'm gonna keep on killing small mobs because of the gasoline. Try to keep it nice and clean. Few attacks on the Imp Lord here. Waited a bit there because he did his teleport. We don't want to stand still for too long, however, because lasers will just hit us. A lot of wisps spawn. Hopefully the missiles will help us with that. We're gonna focus them. Hopefully we get the achievement there. Clearly not. Clear out the wisps, clear out the wisps. High focus. Deal a little bit of damage on the boss here. Put down the rain of arrows. The rain of arrows is not that good. It's really good if enemies decides to stand in it. If you're fighting stationary targets like the Titans or, you know, any other enemy. We're charged to 99%, so we can start making our way up towards the Will of the Wisp print there. I'm pretty sure the killing the boss will just remove the locks, right? We don't need to re-enter the zone. Might be the case actually. I'm not too sure. I don't use this strat that often. Put down the rain there because he's gonna teleport there. We're too far away. We're just gonna wait for the teleport. There it is. Put down the rain. Shoot him a couple of times. I'm not sprinting. Right click. R. Missed it. I should have saved it for the teleport. Missiles are gonna pop up here. That's gonna be it. Oh, a sticky printer. Please don't take the medkit. Syringe, that's fine. Stun grenade, that's fine. Please take the crowbars. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna stop at 4. I don't wanna print too many my items. We don't want to spend too much time here either. We want to preferably enter the stage at 50 minutes, but we can't do that. But we have a good reason for it. Oh, red item. That's a really good red item. All your attacks explode, dealing 60% of your damage as extra damage. And it deals it in an AoE, including on the target you're hitting. So I deal 60% more damage with all of my attacks on every single target. We want to keep one of the rose bucklers, so we're just gonna get one Will of the Wisp. I'm not sure if stacking Will of the Wisp increases only damage, or if it also increases AoE, or if it only increases AoE. I'm pretty sure it increases damage, but I'm not too sure about the AoE. I'm pretty sure it increases both. I want to remember that. Scrapper. I think we're good enough to go for the character unlock here. However, chances are we're gonna die, but I really want to unlock this character. It's gonna help us with completing stage 6, because it's the one character I have experience with doing that on. These take a very long time to kill, so they're not that important for us to focus. We're gonna deal some damage to it, of course, but yeah, as you can see, that's our behemoth going off there, causing chain reactions. I really want the chest. Hopefully it's another medkit. It's kind of what we're hoping for. Maybe a cautious slug. That's not very good. There was a scrapper earlier, so we're probably gonna print the bustling fungus. Scrap it, I mean. However, not very high priority right now. We can do that once we have dealt with the boss, etc. This mountain shrine is really high risk. Could be an overloading worm, which would kind of suck because it doesn't do much for us if we kill it on this character. We want to kill it on the commando. I'm gonna use this. Jellyfish are higher priority than the flying eyeball of doom. Unlock this chest here. Rusted key, that's worthless. Spending a lot of time and getting very few things out of it. If you want a good gauge on whether or not you can kill the boss that's gonna spawn whenever you destroy the nests, if one of these spawns and you're dealing decent amounts of damage to it, that means you're probably fine. The boss that spawns is a little bit tankier. It's the same type of boss though. It's like a special type of those eye thingies. Not sure what they're called. All you need to keep in mind is that that attack is very deadly. You want to keep some kind of utility skill, blink or dodge for that. Potion armor, we're very happy about that. Might save us from a one-shot. I'm gonna open a couple of more chests. There's a cautious slug. These yellowfish are very scary. I don't have any kind of way to get away from them. We're just gonna focus on running here. Blinking. Cautious slug is gonna help us a bit, hopefully. Hopefully that's gonna start a chain reaction. It did. Hopefully this doesn't hit us. It didn't. I wanna save my blink ability here. This chest is risky because it might throw the item down. It didn't. Tri-tip. Very good, very good. And we're gonna open this and we're gonna take a look downstairs. I usually spend a lot more time on this stage than I should, because I usually clean sweep it. There's no tri-shops for some god-awful reason. We were already here. Okay, we're gonna try to look for the nests now. So killing monsters isn't really high priority, because we want to unlock any chests we find. I'm gonna use this on cooldown though. It's better if we just try to move fast and try to spawn the boss as early as possible. And there it is, alloy warship unit. Spawning this boss doesn't lock chests. It's a decent idea to start a teleporter event if you're really strong. That was a glitch right there. I see a red chest over here. It's a decent idea to spawn if you want to keep on going after killing this alloy warship unit. I should go for the teleporter event here, and just try to kite and focus down the alloy warship unit. Meanwhile, the bosses spawn and like kind of try to kill it. Meanwhile, try to deal some AoE damage. I'm gonna do it. It's a bad idea. I probably die here. If it's like an overloading worm here, it's really scary. Luckily, it's a bunch of these, and one of them took a bunch of damage. Scary part about the Wandering Vagrant. Oh, I didn't unlock that chest. That's not good. Is that the AoE is so large. I fucked up here. I'm gonna use R to dodge this ability. It didn't work. As you can see, that ground AoE it puts down, it will shoot you up in the air and deal a bunch of damage. So you want to dodge it at all costs. Apparently I couldn't dodge it even though I was high above it. So my R ability is not a good dodge. I probably already knew that, but I had forgotten about it. Alright, we're gonna go down here. Blink up here. Kill a couple of mobs here. We want to kill this so that it doesn't add more damaging abilities. Put down our special ability. it slows you down, that area. So it's really hard to run out of it unless you have a couple of movement speed items. Hopefully Cautious Slug kicks in here. I'm kind of scared about the Wandering Vagrants because one of them was really low HP. It spawned in the wall, so it took a bunch of damage. I need to focus a bit. Okay, the jellyfish is killing me and the brass contraptions. As long as we kill the alloy warship unit, I'm very happy. However, I need to get myself some... I need to get the teleport event to 100% so it stops spawning mobs, so I can just clean. If I don't have anything else to worry about, the warship unit should be fine. However, it's kind of hard to get it to that stage. Luckily we have a bunch of damage items. That was a very bad rain of arrows. I don't want to go up there. Alright, we're gonna stay close to leaving here. The brass contraptions are really scary. I was close. Taking that fall damage would have been bad. Let's just kill this brass contraption here. Took a hit from one of these, so I need to kite a lot now. I can be one-shotted now. One-shot protection is gone. If I had way more damage, I would focus on the special boss. I keep forgetting what the fuck it's called. Alloy thingy instead of the Wandering Vagrants. However, since I'm killing it so slow, I rather would not complete the teleporter event. To do that, I need to kill the Wandering Vagrants, so just stay in here and kill the ads, honestly. That's fine too. As long as the percent charges up, we can deal with the Wandering Vagrants once we're done. They don't seem to be doing the AoE attack anyways. But I should try to stay away from them. That was bad. Wanna keep on running here. I don't care about dealing damage right now. I just wanna survive. Wanna kill that before we get too close to it. The jellyfish is super scary right now. May very well one-shot me. There's another Vagrant up there. Blink because I saw one of the jellyfish were suiciding there. Started spotting Elder Lemurians. That's really bad. That's not what we wanted at all. Okay, back in here. Try to clear some of this out. We're soon at 100%. I don't care how long time we spend on this stage, like I said, as long as we kill the alloy worship unit. We're at 100%, no more monsters will be spawning. So now we just need to clear. That means that jellyfish are high priority and brass contraptions. I wanna go back here so that we don't die. That jellyfish is way higher priority than the Wandering Vagrant. Killing this Vagrant will give us 2 green items, and then we'll go for the alloy worship unit. Honestly, if I were smart, I should have just skipped the mountain shrine, because I don't care. We're not gonna complete the next stage anyways. Stage 5 is gonna be super hard because we're spending so much time here. I don't think there's a red item that the alloy worship unit can give us that will carry us. Honestly, I mean, good play and finding good items on the next stage would do it, but we're gonna activate that drone there. We have a lot of cash, so we're just gonna sweep the stage now. Activate this as often as possible so that it seeks out enemies and kills them. Fresh meat. Kinda happy we didn't stay on farm for that. Jellyfish, way higher priority than the boss right now. I should be fine from this boss. It can't do anything that kills me as long as I have my blink up and I'm in one-shot protection. And I don't walk in the attacks like a stupid man. Okay, one-shot protection is gone. I blinked there, that was very bad. If he does the scary attack here... Now we're fine, okay. I think I need to deal more damage. Okay, so you don't want to blink ever against this unless he's putting down the big attack. It's a bit scary that massive shot that he does there is kind of scary. I think you take damage if you step on them. It might just be a slow, I'm not sure. There were some more chests around upstairs, I think, but we're just gonna go for this now. Still have one-shot protection. One-shot protection is gone. However, we're healing, so we're fine. He spawns a bunch of ads, which will proc Will-o'-the-Wisp. Not sure what the fuck happened. Oh, that's my gunner. Okay, that's really scary. Careful not to panic blink here. We just want to put a bunch of distance between us. Go around, kill a few other mobs, lifesteal a bit. Just focus on not dying. Put down a few rains on him. Okay, there we go. Back we go. So yeah, if you just want to unlock this character, like just fucking play the game on Drizzle and rush here, and you can kill this boss with like 5 items. Like these items on Drizzle and this boss would have been dead ages ago. Whenever he puts down this attack, he can't attack using anything else whenever he does that, and he gets a massive shield. So you just need to focus on dodging. You can't you want to use your blink, and his HP bar goes up a lot, as you can see, and it also messes with the it seems like we've dealt a lot more damage to him than what we've actually had, because the health bar is kind of bugged whenever he applies that shield. Spawning a bunch of ants, that's gonna give us a bit of damage. Blink. Oh, actually he can do the regular attack whenever he does that. Good to know. We're outside of one-shot protection, so we wanna keep line of sight. We're in one-shot protection again. Blink. Don't blink directly, like don't panic. You have a couple of seconds to check where he's putting down the AoE. I kind of wanted to blink there, but good thing I didn't. We want to line of sight here. Save blink, so that whenever he puts down the AoE again, we have it. Those ads are kind of high priority. They shoot you with a laser. It's really scary. It's really hard to dodge, so if you're on low HP they can finish you off. It's their main goal. As you can see, as long as you don't panic, blinking out of it as a huntress is super easy. Sliding with commando is super easy too. Just don't panic and you're fine. And just try to line of sight it whenever you're low HP. I'll focus on running here. I took fall damage, that's fine. I'm saving blink, I'm saving blink. I blinked straight into that one, that's fine, we got out. Wanna put down a rain here. Didn't hit. Let's try to kite it over here so that my gunner turret does something. It has quite a long range on that attack. So it's kind of scary if you're starting this fight, get it down to low HP so it starts doing that attack and then you just leave it alive. That's really scary, that's why I wanted to clear out the altar event. I'm not getting a lot of sticky procs, am I? There we go. $6K, 5K, 4K, 3K. It's gonna do the attack once more here. We should be able to finish it here. And there we go, we unlocked the loader, finally, thank fuck, Jesus. Okay, this always drops a red item here in the center. Our light afterburner gives us 2 extra charges of utility skill and reduced cooldown on utility. Pretty good. On some characters, like the loader for an example, it's one of the best red items. It's decent on Huntress, however it's not like we're gonna die next stage for sure because we're so weak. I'm just getting a quick look to see if there's any chests around. Wasn't really anything good to print. No, okay, we're going. We unlock loader, so I'm happy with that. I'm probably gonna die to like one of the first few mobs on this stage because we're gonna deal so little damage because we spent like 10 minutes on this stage. I'm gonna give it a good solid try though. See a green try shop over there. We're not gonna do the Shrine of Combat. It's probably just gonna instantly kill us. We're dealing okay damage. Nothing super special, but we're killing these kind of fast. We do have a bunch of utility skills, so we should, as long as I dodge well enough, we should be fine. And at this point, I mean, no kind of stress really. Completing this stage faster would be really good, of course, but at this point, like I can't scale myself with time anymore. I need to trust in the luck of the items that I'm getting. I should still try to make sure that I have, like, I don't open every single chest and then run around a bunch and not opening anything. Like, I should still try to optimize the time I spend on these chests, but I need to pretty much get 2 or 3 really good items here in order to have a chance against stage 6. I'm gonna pick this up and replace it. Blast Shower cleanses all debuffs, negative effects. it's not that good. As you can see, the chests are super expensive. They usually cost like 500 when we're here. They cost the double chests 500, 600, and they cost 1000 now. Of course, monsters give more money too, but we're killing monsters way slower. So in the end, it's gonna take us a longer time to farm for the chests. And that puts us on the next stage even further behind, right? Anything good here? Life leech, I guess. We're not gonna stay here. It's not good enough to die for. Can't really reach them, so we're just gonna run away. Printer. Cautious slug, not worth printing. I mean, maybe. Could save us, but... Oh, ukulele, nice. That's, I would say, half a good item. So, like, one more ukulele, and I need like, something else together with the ukulele. I do have the behemoth. I guess it should proc off the ukuleles. It's this banner, not good. I'm just gonna fire this away. Probably shot all of them up in the roof. There's not a lot of tri-shops on this stage. And most of the chests are in the scary area over there. We don't have much choice. We're gonna go for a couple of them. Oh yeah, there's an achievement destroying a bunch of these meteorites, by the way. I'm not gonna take care of it now. That is a... I think it's a 1 minute cooldown. Use item gives you massive amount of life leech. If you had a bunch of cooldown reduction, it would have been pretty good. I'm gonna take the missile launcher over the 100% crit, just because we can use the missile launcher from far away. Might want the health drone, to be honest. I'm gonna grab the life leech. I'm missing 3 gold. Nice. Parents are approaching. I need to keep that in mind so that I can blink whenever they teleport. Not really worth it, to be honest, that item. Sticky bomb printer. If I could scrap, I really need to keep the teddy bear and the armor and the tri-tip, honestly. Well, the tri-tip doesn't really do much. It might be worth... I don't have enough attack speed on this character, I would say. As you can see there, the fires are super scary. They deal a lot of damage really fast. There was like one chest, right? I need to use the blinks to get around a bit more. Crit, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna go for the boss and just hope for the best at this point. We're getting gold so slow, so I don't think like the monsters just leveled up again. As you can see, we're on the difficulty ha. That doesn't mean the monsters stop scaling. So you need to still like pay attention to the time. But yeah, we're pretty fucked here. We're gonna go for the boss. I hope the ukulele behemoth combo together with the missiles is gonna be enough. Where was it? I think it was in there, wasn't it? Was behind here, right? Let's open up this chest. Self kit. Stacking these doesn't really do too much. I think it gives us more time. Click the thing in the middle of this altar if you want to go to the final boss. Press the altar line if you want to loop. by the way. Glacial Parent. Okay, so our boss this time is a bunch of elite parents. Sometimes the teleporter event is a bunch of elite monsters. I'm not in one-shot protection, so we wanna get some distance. Never stand still, so we can't proc Bustling Fungus. If we stand still, we're gonna get bopped by the parents, probably. Or the worm, or the mushrooms, or an Elder Lemurian. Try to kill some of the bronze contraptions. We're dealing so little damage, though. But I don't really expect us to do anything. We need to get them stacked together. And then get a bunch of Will-o'-the-Wisps. That's the only realistic way I can see ourselves killing them. I'm gonna try to buy time and get 100%. It's gonna take a while. I should have opened that chest before opening this event, but as you can see, we don't even have enough money for it right now. This is because we spent way too much time on the last stage. I'm just gonna keep on going like this. Hopefully we not too many of these have any kind of healing ability. The thing is, the mushrooms work kind of like Bustling Fungus. They have an ability where they stop and create a healing area, and that heals allies, meaning that it's gonna heal the parents, etc. The worm, if it slithers through it. Now we need to kite all of the mobs out of the teleporter event again. This is gonna be a really long episode, but that's fine. Oh yeah, that area over there is glitched. As you can see, sometimes mobs get stuck there. A lot of parents are stuck over there, which is kind of lucky. There's one parent here that doesn't seem to be following me. Wisps are higher priority than the parent. We can dodge the parent as long as we're paying attention to the blink. It's kind of hard, but that's what we're gonna have to do. That Elder Lemurian has an overloading shield, meaning that it's gonna recharge the shield if we stop damaging it. So it's, unless we can kill it, we're not gonna focus it. I took a lot of damage and there we died. Yeah, that was because we spent too much time. But we unlocked the loader, so that's good. That's fine. I'm completely fine with this. Good. My favorite character unlocked. Okay, next episode we're gonna run with the loader, and hopefully I'll be able to make something happen. Don't have a lot of the good items unlocked for her, but we should be fine. She's really, really fun to play too. I'm gonna try not to play her exclusively, but I'm gonna play her a bit now that we unlocked her to unlock a couple of more things, right? Okay. I'll see you guys next episode. Bye bye.